All right, everybody, welcome to the Hyatt Regency Hotel here at the Orlando International Airport in Orlando, Florida. This is where I'm staying just for one night because I just landed on a United Boeing 757-200. Yes, the flight was delayed significantly. So today we're going to be doing a full room tour of room number 1062. This is the highest floor at this particular hotel property. It's my first time ever staying at a Hyatt, so I'm quite excited, and I have some really good first impressions of this facility here. Let me just get the room key. They gave me two. I didn't really need two. I asked them for one, but I was cool with one. Get a nice view of the airport too, which is nice. So let's get started. Let's get started with the little key. You can see very basic World Hyatt, Hyatt Regency. It's the front, it's the back, very basic hotel key. Let's go like that. This wasn't, I don't know what's going on. There we go, okay. And I got the lights on, so watch the door close. Okay, so obviously in our security department, we have a latch. We got your deadbolt. And over here we have the presently occupied, and yeah, that's just to keep housekeeping out of the room. This is your hotel map. It's an interesting corridor. This overlooks the airport, and they have two L-shaped corridors. I don't know how it is on other floors, but at least for 10, you got a corridor this way, and then you have a corridor going this way. So it's kind of like a U shape, which is interesting. Maximum rate's $1,000. Yeah, you have a lot of flights that have to be canceled for that, but I'm just grateful to be in this room. Over here, we got a little corner. Obviously, right over here, we have a mirror. Look at who you see. Hello. That is your mirror. We'll keep moving along here with our room tour. Actually, we're gonna start with the bathroom because that's the thing that everybody gets excited about in these room tours. The bathroom is gorgeous. I haven't even been inside yet, so you guys are getting a first taste. This is a really nice bathroom. Wow, holy crap, they really outdid themselves. This is a very nice bathroom. Wow, this is a digital mirror. Wow, digital mirror with a clock. That's very nice. So we've got your sink, we got cold water here, and I think this is hot water, and we got cold water right here. We got a nice couple things of towels, some shower stuff, got shoe mitt, which is nice. That's a very nice detail. And then in here we have some cotton swabs, cotton balls. We also have, looks to be a bar of soap. This is very nice. I love these little touches that Hyatt does. It's very nice. So that's the sink. You got tissues over there. Down here, it looks like you got a mirror if you want to do makeup. That's pretty nice. Over here, we have looks to be a hairdryer. We'll be using that tomorrow. And over here, it looks like we have that's a mat for the shower. It's a mat for the shower. That's very nice. I don't think I'll be using that, but it's nice to see that it's in this room. They really made this hotel very nice. If anybody ever got stuck here, this would definitely be my first choice. Over here we have the toiletette. We got a towel, obviously. I'll be using that tomorrow for the shower. Got a nice picture frame here. So yeah, and we got our toilet. It's a American standard toilet. And for all you toilet lovers out there, this one's for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And we got your toilet paper, towels, more towels, and yeah, that's pretty much it over here. Obviously picture frame, which we just looked at before. Toilet paper, we also have a little garbage can, it looks like. And then we pin over here, we got two towels. We got some very nice wallpaper. It's a little bit dated, but it'll do. Let's put the light on, actually. Let's see this little light. Yep. Oh, wow. That's a whole LED square light. That's awesome. Then you got this. I don't know if there's a vent light. It doesn't look like there's a vent light, which kind of sucks. We'll go ahead and close the door. Ooh, that's very close to the light. But they made it work. They made it work. I got to give it to them. That's obviously to lock yourself in the bathroom. You got a towel hanger there for when you're done in the shower. And a nice little bathroomette. And next we're going to take a look at the shower. It's a very nice shower curtain. I love how it's an arch. It's a very nice arch-shaped shower curtain. I can't speak tonight. I apologize, everybody. It has been a long day, as you can see. So this obviously goes in here and there. A little bit of dirt, but you know what? I mean, it's, you know, the hotel's not young. The shower inside is beautiful. So we'll go ahead and test the shower. So I'm guessing this is how you start that up there, pull it there. And there's your shower. Very nice. Not tonight. Close that up. There we go. Cool. Whoop. So that is the bathroom, and that is the shower. And it's a pretty good looking shower. And here you also got all kinds of things. You got shampoo, body gel, conditioner is going to be really nice for tomorrow. I'm seriously looking for that. I'm also seriously looking at maybe even taking a shower tonight, but we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. Turn off the, you know, keep the lights on actually. I'm not going to turn them off. So I'll unlock the bathroom door and we'll move on to the next part of the room. Now I ended up getting a king bed, so that's pretty nice in itself. And we'll get a view out there too. So very nice coat closet. Couple racks. If you were staying here for many days, this would be very useful. Obviously that's not the case because I'm only here for one night. And in here, oh wow, this is another LED. No way. Oh man, did I just kill it? Oh, right here. There we go. Wow, look at that. A light LED for the iron board. This is very, very nice. Very nice Hyatt. I'm starting to like Hyatts. I may have to stay at one next time I'm out on the road. This happens to be the one in the airport. So I said, let me do it. Glad I did. No regrets. So we got some more drawer space if you were here for an extended stay. And this is what I like to call a connecting room. That means, so say I turn the door here, and if I were to pay a little bit of extra money, I could get access to the room on the other side, which obviously we're not doing that, but that is what that door does lead to. So that's what that door is. Over here we have the vent for the AC, which is flowing really well. It's excellent. So that's your climate control, which is over here. Which you press, 73 degrees. Not bad, not bad at all. Get your fire alarm. And you got this area over here, which we will move on to next. Then we have the lights, and this actually lights up. So you could turn this on, and I think this turns on too. Yeah, wow. All right, let's go ahead and turn on that other one too. That's my stuff over there. I didn't want it to, you know what I'm saying? Like once you mess up the room, you can't really get a good enough room tour. So I wanted to do it beforehand. Wow, look at those LEDs. Look at that. You got the light in the center there, which is gorgeous. You got the two lights on the right side and the left side, and that's the king bed. So I want to test this bed out. I'm actually very excited to test this bed out to see if it gets a pass. Oh, that's comfortable. The bed's a pass. That is comfortable. Wow, that is really comfortable. So we'll keep the rest of the lights on for the rest of the video, but that bed is absolutely stellar. Next, we have what is to be a very, very massive and absolutely dead gorgeous LG TV. This is a beautiful TV. It's probably one of the best TVs in a hotel I've been in a while. We'll turn it on for a minute just to show it off. I'd love for the thing to turn on. No signal. That's all right. Maybe I'll play around with it for just 1 second here. Let's see here. Info. It was working before. Let's try it again. See what happens. And then I still have other parts of the room I do want to see. And I want to also try and grab a bite to eat before stuff ends up closing at the airport. Try one more time. Hopefully it'll work this time. This TV is amazing. I mean, it's not like 4K quality, but for a place like this at an airport, you can't get it any better than that. Hopefully it'll go through. Yeah, there we go. See, that's the TV. And obviously I'm not going to keep it on due to copyright reasons. But yeah, that's the TV. This, I believe, I guess this is some sort of like control panel. Nothing crazy. Not smoking room. Pretty standard for any hotel room now these days. Hyatt Regency. Any information regarding the stay. I still can't get over this LG TV. This is freaking awesome. This is like I mean, aside from all the other stuff, this is probably the best part of the room. I kind of wish I was staying here for more days, but it's just the way it worked out today. So next up, we have the desk, and you got your lamp here. So you got a mirror, you got a chair if you wanted to get work done or you got stuck on a massive layover. That's what ended up happening. So yeah, and you got a power plug and a USB port, which is nice. Wow, they didn't have to do this. Wow, 2 bottles of water. You got, this is really nice. I mean, I'm very grateful for it. And then, yeah, no, it's very nice. So you got 2 bottles of water. You got cups. This is an awesome presentation. I will say, if I ever do stay somewhere and there's a Hyatt Regency, this is a very nice presentation of stuff. You got waters, you got coffee, you got coffee maker, which is incredible. This must be the fridge. Wow, see how Hyatt does these things? It's like, I wouldn't even know if that's a fridge. That's awesome. Light switch. Oh, so you can even turn the fridge on and off. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no, that goes up there. Okay, so this is the fridge. I know this hotel tour is a little bit long, but I want to make sure to capitalize on every little detail in the room because I don't think I'll be back here, unfortunately. As nice as this place is, I just don't think I'll be back. So you got your safe. If you wanted to keep anything in here, any valuables, and then you obviously set a code. I'm not going to do it because I'm only here for one night, so I don't necessarily need to. But again, if you wanted to keep your stuff safe, you could keep it safe. You got some bedding over here, which is actually for the next part that we're going to take a look at here, and that is the sleeper sofa. So this, believe it or not, I believe this is a sleeper sofa. So if you had more than one person, you could convert, yep, this converts to a sleeper type of sofa thing. So it's also a couch, but it's also a sofa. So if you had an additional guest, I don't because it's just myself, you could have another guest stay here. So that's pretty nice. Got a nice big table, very, very nice. All right, and then let's go ahead and open up these curtains. And, to ensure your safety, the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority requires this balcony door to be locked at all times. Oh, so that means we're probably not going to get out there. Well, I'm not missing much, but I guess, what do you call it? It's not one of those things you can, maybe you can. At all times. I wonder if it actually does open. Yeah, they locked it. That's all right. I get it. I don't want to go out there, but there's not much to see anyway. It's a safety thing. I get it. So that's pretty much it. And there's not a whole lot to view. You're basically just looking at this. You don't get a whole much. You don't get a whole much of a view. But anyways, so with that being said, with taking a look at pretty much every aspect of the room, that is the full room tour of room number, I don't even know, 1062 at the Hyatt Regency Hotel at the Orlando International Airport in Orlando, Florida. I wanted to wrap up this video quickly, and yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching, and that will be it. It's little things I forgot to show off earlier. This is a complete coat rack. Caught me completely by surprise. Yeah, anyways, that's it. Some other important things I also missed too. Under here we got plugs, 2 USB ports, storage space, and a table. And then we kind of come over here from the bedside. to the other side as well. And we also have the same thing, USB, 30 power supply, alarm clock, pen with a notepad, information about the hotel, and your hotel telephone. I think that's everything. Oh, and this picture frame. So, that's it. So call me crazy, but look at what I just found under the bed. LEDs for when you get up. This place just keeps getting better and better. Keep finding new secrets. Even over here too, there's another LED right underneath the bed. This is I must say, this is a very highly sophisticated hotel. This is probably, I would have to say, this is probably better than the hotel I stayed at in Tampa. This is a really nice place. You know, one thing I forgot to point out in the room tour yesterday was this little latch too. So that is your peephole for security. Just wanted to highlight that very quickly.